All right, welcome back to the Arsenal podcast with me, Kosi, back again. We're going to be looking at the preview, Arsenal versus Fulham, Craven Cottage, first game, season 2020-2021. I want to hear from you more. I'm going to be giving you some of the predicted lineups, what Mikel Arteta said. You know what that guy said? He said, we should relax about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang after we have been waiting for a whole lot of time and he ain't announced. He said we should be pretty relaxed. Imagine. Anyway, of course he has become a big man. He has got a big job now at Arsenal. So congratulations to him as well. So we're going to be looking at the formations, who could actually be in, who is injured, and so many more. Let us first look at the injury list of Arsenal before we continue, so that when you guys are making your predicted lineups, you don't include players that are injured. One, David Luiz has a neck injury, so he won't be available for selection. It is confirmed. I think it's going to be around 6 weeks. The Arsenal website has confirmed. Socrates has a calf injury, so Socrates won't be available as well. Smith Rowe has a shoulder injury, so if you don't see him tomorrow, don't say, why did we play Smith Rowe? He has a shoulder injury. Chambers has a knee injury, but there is some good news about Callum Chambers as well as Mustafi. They could be back in full training very soon. Mustafi has a hamstring injury, Martinelli knee injury, and Pablo Mari has an ankle injury. So those are the injuries we have today. Those are the injuries we have as we open the season. And of course, I'm going to be looking at the probable lineups. Who could actually start on either side? Who do we expect to see for Arsenal? Who do we expect to see for the club itself? Fulham, Scott Parker's side. I'll start with Fulham. If you look at who could actually start with them, think about Areola in goal. You think about Brian. You think about Reckham. You think about Hector. You think about Tete. Then in the midfield of three, because that's what Scott Parker really uses a lot. He always plays Reed, Lemina, and Kalmi. Now, almost three attackers, just similar to what we might actually play. Mitrovic will be the head of their striking line, but two people onto the flanks, and that is Knockout as well as Raid. So that is the starting lineup. I'm not really scared of them. One of those clubs that we have a very good record against is Fulham, so I'm not really scared of them. Looking at the Arsenal lineup, of course, we are lacking David Luiz. There is a big debate about Martinez and Leno. Who should start? Some of you are saying Leno should start. Leno has had a very good, season. Very decent goalkeeper. He had a decent season last season. Well, I don't know. Some of you are saying Martinez has been at the club for the past 10 years. Very decent goalkeeper. Very loyal to the club, Arsenal as well. That he should start. Who knows? Anyway, this is my lineup that I think, and I'm going to be backing it with a lot of excuses. Martinez must start in this game, even though he's going to leave for Aston Villa. Although whether he's going to go, whether he's going to stay, I think he should be starting for us against the club itself, Fulham. Saliba, Holding, and Tierney can make the defense. Holding, of course, comes in for David Luiz and William Saliba. Saliba comes in for Luiz, and Holding has been always in the team. If you look at Gabriel Magalhaes, he's still really new at the club, and he needs a lot of time to settle in. He needs a lot of time to get along with the players and so on, the system and so on. I think it would be not good to rush him into the game. So I think William Saliba, by the fact that he has been almost with the club for the past 2 months, why not let him start against Fulham? It's not a hard game anyway. My problem is playing him again with Rob Holding. If I look at Rob Holding and William Saliba, Rob Holding at times is pretty immature, but still, I'm going to give him to start with William Saliba. Of course, Kieran Tierney, we know he has been occupying that role for Mikel Arteta, even in the final, even in the Community Shield. He was one of the players that actually took on those roles in the defense, so no problem with that. Heki Bellerin and Maitland Niles to join the midfield with Xhaka and Tobias. If Bellerin doesn't play, then Maitland Niles will play in his place, and then Bukayo Saka will play where Maitland-Niles plays, but I think in most cases we might see Bellerin and Maitland-Niles. Niles has been one of those players that have really impressed under Mikel Arteta, and he has become undroppable, if I can use the word. Hector Bellerin, I don't know whether he's coming back, but some of the fans believe he's one of the players that are really getting the energy back into their bones for Arsenal. Others believe he's one of the players that are really, losing it out. But I'm giving him a chance. I'm giving him a chance this time. Xhaka and Ceballos, we have no other. Muhammad Elneny, Mateo Guendouzi, no, they are not matches for Ceballos and Xhaka, especially by the fact that we are blessed that Ceballos can actually play. He's not going to quarantine. Why not? Everybody has selected him in their lineup, so I had to select him as well. Granit Xhaka, the only solid, midfielder we have. Who else? Although Elneny had a very good game against Liverpool, I still go with Ceballos and Xhaka. Aubameyang to the left, Pepe to the right, and Eddie Nketiah as the central striker. That's how I predict we might actually line up. It depends on your prediction. It depends on your prediction. That is my prediction. That is my prediction, and I don't want to say that this is the final lineup. It isn't the final lineup. The final lineup comes tomorrow, almost I think an hour to the game, and we shall do a reaction to it. So don't forget, always join me for the reaction of the first team, always an hour to the game. So, guys, I want to take in your prediction as well. We'll be looking at your predictions, and the big team news, of course, is the players that are injured. You've got a chance to know them, who is injured, who is out. My prediction is quite clear. I've already said it, on the show. Almost, all the times I've said we shall win this. Something like 3-0. I think we can win it 3-0. Although we are away to the private cottage, but I think we are a bigger club than Fulham. That's the truth. We are bigger than Fulham. I know we have so many problems as a club. We are really struggling in the transfer market. Mikel Arteta has been talking about it and said we are not yet done in the market. That's what he said, and he said we should be very, very calm when it comes to the Aubameyang contract. So probably good news. There from Mikel Arteta, right? What's the outcome of our announcement? Mikel Arteta says we should be very calm. Arteta says Arsenal fans be very calm about the contract. Probably is going to sign. Probably is going to be announced, but he has signed. It's going to be announced anytime. So let us wait for that. Good evening, bro. Good evening, Silva. Mohammed says a 4-3-3: Leno, Bellerin, Saliba. Leno, Bellerin, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Luiz, Xhaka, Ceballos, Pepe, and Auba. I think Luiz is injured. So he might not be getting that time to play and that chance to play. He has a neck injury. He's out. Aubameyang, Pepe, and did you select Willian as well? Yeah, as your front three. I'm not giving Willian a chance to start against Fulham, but as we go on, I think he's going to become a regular starter for Mikel Arteta. I know he bought him for a reason. Not bought him, but signed him for a reason, because he was a free transfer. But I think he brought him for a reason, and I think he will become one of those regular players for the club. 3-4-3. Abdi Mohammed. 3-4-3. Oh, that's your formation. I think Arteta really loves that formation, 3-4-3. If you guys, know that he loves the formation 3-4-3. He has used it almost in the past 10 games. He has been, manager. But the vid ain't clear, bro. Oh, I think that's my internet. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm still trying to work on that. I'm still, working on that. Probably by the time I make it clear, sorry for that. Telling me that internet ain't clear. My video ain't clear. Sorry for that, my man. Sorry for that. I'm really sorry. I think it's my internet. Let me just take in a few comments. Bro, are we still in the market? According to Mikel Arteta, we are still there. According to Mikel Arteta, we are still in the market. What the announcement of, we are still waiting for it. And Mikel Arteta said we should be very calm. Probably we should be. Which players are likely to join Arsenal? I think that's the same old story, Dennis. Hause Mawar, Partey, you know, I think it's the same old story. Is this the same knockout who was at Brighton? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Laka to start, not Nketiah. This is a Kelvin Kamau. Yo, Magic is back again. Nketiah is the worst Arsenal player ever. I don't think. He's such a young kid, and he has tried to prove to us that, you know, he ain't that bad. That is, anyway, thanks for the comment. Let William start plus Gabriel. That is according to Daniel. Tierney left back, Ainsley right back, center back is Gabriel Saliba, and Holding, right? Nketiah is the worst player. Dennis, really? Any news updates? Not really. Not really. Arsenal 4-1. Patrick John comes in with his comment there, and of course, you know, I think my internet has, you know, has a problem. My internet has a problem. I'm going to have to end it. I'm going to have to end it. How are you doing, my Arsenal report? I'm very fine. I'm very fine. We're just looking at how, you know, we could actually line up, getting the predictions, something like that. But my internet is, you know, the worst internet I've ever used, man. The worst internet. Tom says, will Martinelli come in? I think Gabriel Martinelli is injured until next year. Yeah, I think we should expect him next year. That's the truth. Anyway, guys, let me just end this because my internet ain't good. My internet ain't good. Probably I'll do an upload tomorrow. I think you know, I'll come back tomorrow, you know, to do more uploads. Let me just try to fight with my, you know, internet. Thank you so much.